Hey guys, SFP here, and welcome to episode number 1. Well, technically episode number 2, but I'm calling this episode number 1 because this is the first episode that will have actual gameplay, guys. And I have some good news and some bad news. Obviously, if you guys see this on time, I did say that I would post the next video on Friday, but I figured I'd just do it today because I'm just so excited again, guys. This is the first couple of games that I will be doing on this career mode, and with some good news, I have some bad news. I'm lowering the level to professional, and the reason being is that I actually played a handful of games with DC United, and I'm having a career mode with my home team just for fun, I guess, on the side. And as I show you guys here, the starting 11, I changed the formation, by the way. Basically, I didn't do as well as I had hoped. I believe I was shut out in every single game of the preseason and just managed a single draw. So it was a draw and 2 losses. And I've actually managed to go to the season on that one, and so far I am winless. Or excuse me, yeah, winless in 5. And so I figure, as entertaining as it might be for you guys to watch me kind of suffer here and there, I figure at some point losing most of my games would probably get a little boring. And so I figure for the meantime I'm going to lower it down to professional, and as soon as I get more of a feel for it, I will. Boost it back to world class. Maybe by the next season. I'm not entirely sure, guys. It would depend on how well the season goes. And I'm showing you here also my team B here and the bench as well. Now, as for the 3 players, guys, remember you guys have the options of choosing 2 players that I will try to keep until they retire. As for my selection, I'm going with the captain here, Parker. And as for the national teams that I would like to coach, obviously you guys have 2 options there. The one I'm going to go for is Peru at the moment. And here I'm going to show you actually, guys, the training sessions here for these 5 youngsters here that I'm keen on upgrading here. And for the meantime, I'm just going to be choosing it, guys. But if you guys want other players for me to actually do the simulated training, please let me know in the comment section down below, guys. And here we see that we get an update from our scouts here. And to be honest, I'm not much of a global network scout person. I'm more of a youth scout, and I'm kind of picky with my scouts, guys. If you guys seen my previous career mode, I tend to go for the 5-5, and it's just kind of my thing, though. It's just, I know it's not necessary for you to have a 5-star judgment, 5-star experience scout, but I figure if I'm gonna invest money in a scout, I might as well just get my bang for my buck, so to speak. And here we're going to have the first game against Stade Reims from the France League 1. And I'm pretty sure I butchered the name there, guys. And we're playing in Parc des Princes, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a Paris Saint-Germain stadium here. So let's get this game underway, guys. And this is the first game of this career mode series. And here we go off the bat here with McCormick. McCormick is going to actually beat his defender here and pass it to O'Hara, which I guess I lied. And then Dembele puts in a soft header there, but it's going to be flagged for offsides, guys. So this is the first, I guess, technically, shot that we had there. And O'Hara was just a few seconds off there to find Dembele to get us the first goal of this season. And here we see that O'Hara passes it back to McCormick. McCormick is going to go by his defenders. He's going to take a shot, and the shot's just a little wide, guys. And at this point, I actually just want to get on the scoreboard, guys, because like I said previously before, while I was playing in World Class, I was shut out for most of the game. I did manage to get 1 goal, but 1 goal out of 9 games isn't exactly highlighted, and I'm pretty sure it would not make a very enticing series here. And here we have the counter-attack, or not the counter-attack, but the other side of the attack here with Rodriguez. Rodriguez has a shot, and the shot is actually really close, but luckily it doesn't go in for them, guys. And that was a close call, as we can see here by the replay. I think it just skimmed the side of the poster, so that was a very close call, guys. And here our goalkeeper, Longren, is going to put it back. And here we have a corner kick with Fortes actually getting a shot in. And luckily, nothing to bother our goalkeeper there, guys. And I believe he actually did manage to touch it, like maybe with a couple of his fingers. If not, I believe... Okay, I guess I was wrong. Odegaard and Stearman. McCormick here. who has a great opportunity, and we just kind of waste it there, guys. Like I said, I do apologize for this, guys. I'm a little rusty, and here is a new feature that I actually quite enjoyed here. The transfer confirmed from Peter Check, and obviously this happened in real life. My only issue with this is, though, that I kind of wish it was more geared towards our club and not our rival club, which, if you guys know, Chelsea was the team that sold him. And here is a blunder. Now, guys, I pride myself in playing well defensively, and in this FIFA, for some reason, that does not seem to be the case, guys. And it is a blunder by my goalkeeper. That is something that is basically, I could bench him just for that reason. And obviously, I know in the end, guys, I'm the one controlling it. But still, that just should have been dealt with better, to be honest. And obviously, the heads are down. And rightly so, because that was a stupid, stupid goal. But hopefully, we can come back from this. And we see here another attack here by the French team. And again, another defensive blunder. And will they punish us? No, they won't. That, again, was another close call. And had it been on World Class, I'm pretty sure I would be down by 2 at this moment. And what a close opportunity that the French team had. And Lohengrin is going to put it back in play with Tim Ream. Tim Ream's going to find Scott Parker, our captain. Our captain, Scott Parker, actually finds Dembele. Dembele beats his man with his strength. He's going to go with the cutback. He's going to go for the shot. The goalkeeper saves it, but O'Hara comes following the play, and that is the equalizing goal, guys. It is 1-1, and this is the first goal of this career mode here, brought to you by O'Hara. And I'm still at awe at the fact that he actually beat his defender, because I don't think he's actually the paciest guy. But if I'm wrong, guys, let me know in the comment section below again. And Jamie O'Hara is going to be the one who starts off this goal scoring for our club in this my managerial debut. And I believe that last attack was actually that actually drained him, and so I'm going to take him out here for Christensen, or Tunnicliffe, excuse me. And I believe that's the only change I'm going to make, guys. And I know for these friendlies now, you have the option of switching 6 players, so that's really cool. But I tend not to make too many substitutions. And here we have the French team coming back again. And just as we were celebrating the equalizer, guys, we go down a goal again. With, again, another defensive kind of mishap there. We don't seem to be on the same page. At least my back line doesn't seem to be on the same page at the moment. And there's too many spaces here that I'm leaving open. And obviously, if I leave enough spaces open, I'm going to get punished for it. And here is obviously the result of that. And I'm hoping, guys, like I said, this is just friendlies. And I know I can win a lot of money if I win the tournament. But ultimately, my goal is kind of to get a feel for the team, a feel for the difficulty, and basically make any adjustments that I have to make right when the games matter. So as far as I'm concerned, if I lose, well, I won't be exactly happy about it. I'll just deal with it. And here we see another opportunity by Reims, excuse me. And again, so many open spots, guys. And luckily, he couldn't finish there. But like I said, right now it seems to be defensively, I'm leaving too many spaces open, and I'm going to have to change that for when the season actually starts, or I guess the next game, to kind of get myself prepared for the season. And here we see a blunder there, but they actually recover the ball back, and that will be the end of this game, guys. Our first match here, and we lose 2-1 to the French team. Anyways, and we see the results here from the other ones, and obviously, right there in the group, we're actually third right now. And I'm assuming it's because of goal differential, and we're going to face Nantes now. But here we get another status update on our scout. And like I said, guys, I'm not a big global transfer network kind of person. I'm more of a youth academy guy. And since we used our A team, I'm going to switch here with the B team and see if I can get something out of this B team here, because I also don't want to overplay the A team and possibly cause or be liable to any type of injuries here, because obviously at the moment we do not want any injuries, guys. And I've seen a couple of YouTubers here who simulate, and obviously when you simulate, the chances of getting an injury is a lot higher here. And we're going to face FC Nantes, and we are the away team in this one here in the Champions Trophy. Now Nantes actually, or Nantes, excuse me, lost their first game as well, so technically this is a better opportunity for us to get the first win of the season, guys. And here we see we start off with Nantes. The Nantes attacker actually lost the ball, and I could have sworn, guys, that was a PK. I was ready for the ref to blow the whistle because that looked like a PK to me, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section again down below. And here we have Garbett. Garbett's going to put this nice center, and who finds it? Pringle for our second goal of the season, and this is the first lead that we have, guys. And I gotta say, that was a beauty of a goal, guys. I like the setup. The fact that the left back, Garbett, had a great service, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he's on loan here, guys. So that might be an issue. And considering how well he does this season, I might have to make his transfer permanent. But let me know what you guys think in the section down below. Or I guess I could technically get a better left back, to be honest. I like Tim Ream, but right now Garbett seems to be the better option here. And Pringle with the first goal of the tournament here. And this is our first lead, guys. I'm very excited. I'm hoping to keep this lead at least, and if not extend it. And just as I say that, Nantes gets a great opportunity here, but our goalkeeper, the second string goalkeeper, just puts it to the side there and saves it very nicely and very calmly. And here Adrian's going to put the ball back in play. And they do manage to connect there with one of his teammates there. But luckily my defenders bodied him enough that he couldn't get a clean shot there, guys. Anyways, we see the fans, the traveling fans here from Fulham. And here we have, again, another attack by Nantes. And another shot, and luckily my goalkeeper, again, makes a great save. And I feel that for this series, guys, just like my DC United series in the third season, my goalkeepers are going to be key players here in this tournament. And there again, as I praise my goalkeeper, he makes another great save here. And Bamu from Nantes tries to be cheeky here and go for the back heel. Fortunately for me, my defender reads the play very well here. And that will be, if I'm not mistaken, after this ball here, it will be the end of the first half, guys. And so far, we're going in the half having a lead here. And maybe it was bad luck for the fact that I took my goal scorer out last game, so I'm not going to do that. I am going to take out Parker, though, because he's a little bit exhausted. He did play the last game, which we lost against Stade Reims, if I'm not mistaken. And I know I'm butchering the pronunciation horribly, guys. And feel free to give me crap in the comment section for being unable to pronounce that. And here we see that Garbett, again with a great service here in the free kick. Tunnicliffe actually connects, but is unable to get it out of frame, guys. And here we see that Nantes is having an opportunity here. Salabi gets the ball. Salabi still has the ball. He goes for the pass, and again, the opportunity is just wasted there by the number 10 from Nantes. And Lewis is going to put it back in play, guys. And that was almost a blunder there. I like to play from the back, but it is instances like this where I'm wondering whether or not I should even do that at the moment. And here, it took me a while to realize what just happened. And I did put the handball option on here, and I believe that's what I'm being called for, the handball. And here, right as we worked for that 1-0, will we lose the lead? And no, we actually do not lose the lead here, guys. And we were so lucky. Had that been an inch or two lower, that would have gone in, and we would have lost our lead. And we see here that we're actually going for the counterattack. We had a great opportunity here, and we get pulled down. And I was telling the ref, that is a red card, ref. I believe he was last man. But he only gets a yellow, and I was just so bummed because I could have sworn that was a red, guys. For Remy Gomes, or Gomes, I'm not exactly sure how the pronunciation goes. I think I saw a tilde there, so I should look into that next time I try to pronounce something. But tell me what you guys think. That looked like a red card to me, guys. That looked, I believe he was last man, but let me know if you guys think otherwise. And here we have a free kick here with Matila's going to have it. And it doesn't connect here. And Bordrov is going to go get a shot, I guess, but nothing's going to come up from it. It's very weak. And here we have Pringle who passes it to Woodrow. Woodrow is going to beat his defender. He does, and then he gets clipped again. And this one again will be a yellow card, guys. And I guess this one's a little bit more transparent. I think it was clearly it was a foul. And I expect at least to get a yellow for that. And Salabi does get a yellow for that. I wasn't going to clamor for a red because I don't think that individual tackle was worthy of a red. I guess maybe because it was studs up, guys. And here will probably be our last opportunity with Garbutt here. Garbutt's going to center the ball in. And that was a horrible service here. I praised him for the previous two services, one which led to a goal. But that one was just horrible, guys. And that is it for this game, guys. It is our first win. Granted, in a friendly tournament, but still a win nonetheless. And that, I hope, gives us some confidence going into the next game, and hopefully we can push this and get some type of momentum into the league. And here again we see some updates from our scouts here. I'm probably going to turn that off and have them come back here, guys. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but this episode is kind of pretty long. The only reason being is that I want to get done with this preseason as quickly as possible, I guess. And so I'm putting in the group stage games here, guys. And this will be the last game of this video, and we're going against Osmanlıspor, which I believe is in the Turkish league. Yep. Osmanlıspor. And Osmanlıspor actually won their other two games, so they have 6 points right now. We have 3. I know there's someone, the other opponent that we faced, Reims, has 3 as well. So in order to, I guess, not depend on anyone, we have to go for the win, guys. And here we see Dembele passes it to O'Hara. O'Hara does not get to connect with the ball, and Parker takes a shot. And the shot was a good idea. However, it was a horrible attempt. And here we have this other feature again, guys, the transfers. And I believe this is from the other team, from the Turkish league, which is pretty Turkish team, excuse me, which is pretty cool, guys. I'm hoping, like I said, to once I make my transfers, that I'll get some of these new features going my way, and basically highlighting the transfers that I've made. And here a close opportunity for the Turkish team. And McCormick has the ball. McCormick is trying to find Kearney. Kearney has the shot, and the shot is just saved by the Turkish goalkeeper there. And I guess maybe I shouldn't say Turkish goalkeeper because I don't know which nationality he's from, but obviously when I mean Turkish goalkeeper, I mean from the Turkish team. And here O'Hara is going to have possibly another opportunity. Kearney again cuts back, and that was a weak shot, and no one gets the rebound there, guys. And here we see an opportunity for the Turkish team, and again a defensive blunder. Will they be punished for it? And yes, they will be, guys. And again, my defense still seems to be lacking. At least my starting back line seems to be lacking in communication there, and that was a horrible attempt to get the ball out of our area. And again, we are going to be punished for that, guys. And I'm a little bit disappointed, but maybe I'm expecting a little bit too much from Fulham against these, I would consider first division teams. Although one can make the argument that some of the teams from the championship could easily, or could at least put some danger on first division teams. And here, I could have sworn, guys, that was a penalty kick. I was expecting it. Actually, not a penalty kick, but at least a foul. But no, the ref doesn't call it, and instead he calls half, guys. And we are down 1 goal at the moment, and we need at least a tie. So I'm going to put in Christensen, and I'm going to put in Tunnicliffe here for the second half, guys. I'm trying to get the equalizer and then seeing what can come from it. McCormick seals the ball from a blunder from their own defense here, and we get clipped inside the box, guys. And at first, I questioned whether or not this was a PK and a red card as well for our benefit. But as you can see here, or as you're going to see here in the highlights, in the replay, I think we got clipped outside and fell inside the box. But let me know what you guys think, because here in this angle, I feel like I'm either on the line at best, but it looks like I got clipped out and I fell in, but I'm going to take it either way, guys. And here I was actually considering the Palenka, and I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been saved, guys, and that is the equalizer there. Thanks in part to McCormick there, and that's his first goal of the season and the first goal of this tournament for him. And like I said, guys, I was tempted to go for the Palenka, and had I done that, that would have been very foolish of me. But luckily, last minute, I decided just to be on the safe side. I'm going to put it on the side, and that is the 1-1 result that I'm looking for at least. I'm hoping this draw will be enough to get me to the next round, guys. And here we see another mistake. Passes it to Christensen. Christensen takes the shot, and an easy save there by the goalkeeper. And again, a sub, guys. And this is what I was talking about, the fact that there's 6 subs, because for some reason it took me a while to realize that 6 subs were actually possible. And here we see a great opportunity, a shot there, but it is deflected by one of the players from the Turkish team. And again, I get another corner kick, guys. And this time, I'm going to connect here with one of our center backs. Number 5, Stearman, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Stearman. He gets to connect. He beats his defender, or his marker, with the strength that he has. But unfortunately, he just cannot put it on frame, guys. And again, the winning goal is eluding me at the moment. It looks like actually that goal, that equalizer, is giving me momentum. Here we have with Carney. Carney isn't exactly the paciest guy for some reason, but he passes it to McCormick, and McCormick, the shot is just so weak, and it doesn't go past the goalkeeper, guys. And here, on the other half, we see that the Turkish team is trying to get back their momentum. They're trying to basically make the game their own. They're trying to take over the game. And here with this great shot, luckily for us, it just gets, it's just not on frame, guys. It's a little bit too much, too wide at the moment. And here another, again, this is an ongoing theme here, guys. A defensive blunder, which leads to the game-winning goal at the moment for the Turkish team, guys. And again, this is so frustrating, because I know I can compete at this level, guys. I know I can do better, but for some reason these defensive mishaps seem to be prominent right now, and they have to be fixed come this season, because we're expected to fight for promotion. And if we keep doing things like this, it's going to be a tough road, and it's not going to be possible. Luckily, I'm going to bring in some reinforcements during the winter transfer window, because I obviously closed the summer transfer window. Here we had that equalizing goal there at the moment as well, but the shot was just too weak and not nicely placed there to beat the goalkeeper. And as we see here in these last couple of minutes, that's the end of the game, guys. We lose 2-1, and obviously we're not going to go to the next round, guys. Unfortunately, that's the end of the table for the end of us for this tournament. Please tune in tomorrow for the next episode, where I'll be starting the league.